Hello, this is your virtual life coach, Michael Lewis. Many, many years ago, somewhere back in the 1970s, I was driving my dad's station wagon across country from Washington, D.C. on the East Coast all the way to Alaska. Spent the summer doing that. And that's a whole nother story. But I was on the Alaska Highway, which in those days was 2,000 miles of dirt and gravel extending from British Columbia up through the Yukon and finally across the US border where it became a paved road. But it was just a scratched out highway in the middle of nowhere, lots of wilderness and so forth. So imagine my amazement when in the middle of the Yukon, in the middle of nowhere, I round this corner and here is this health food store. It's not even in a town or a village. It's just this health food store that just happens to be there. Now, remember, this is like 50 years ago. This is like when a health food store, you had to tell people what a health food store was in order for them to understand what a health food store was. There were no health food stores. There's no Whole Foods. There was none of that stuff way back then. So here we are in the middle of the Yukon, and here's this health food store. And I go, what is this doing here? And I walk inside. And there's this woman who runs the store, and she's this big, physically perfect bodybuilder, sort of absolutely tawny Amazonian woman running this place. And she doesn't even say hi. She says, "You look like you could use apple cider vinegar in your diet. That's what you need." And I'm like, what, why? And she says, look at you. You're skinny, you're weak, you're a mess, you're probably tired all the time. You need apple cider vinegar. And before I could answer, she whistled through her teeth to the back room. And these 7 huge, tall, Herculean men, young men, all came out. I swear to God, this is true. And they all stood in a row right behind her. And she said, "These are my boys," her sons. And she said, "Tell them, boys." And like all in unison, like some kind of weird operetta, they said, "Our mom gives us apple cider vinegar every day, and we are strong and happy." And what could I say? I bought a bottle of apple cider vinegar and went on my way. Now, for many years after that, I've been trying to figure out there must be something to be learned from all this. This was a totally bizarre thing that happened. I still can hardly believe it when I'm even saying it to you. It just came out of nowhere. But I think the ultimate test of the thing is that it's been half a century, and you know what? I still take apple cider vinegar every single day, religiously. I didn't grow up to be 7 feet tall like those people back there in the Yukon, but I think the point is that you can find wisdom and truth in the most unlikeliest places if you just look for it. So keep your eyes open and keep your mind open, and maybe you'll learn something. And that's all I have to say for now. So until next time, love each other, take your vitamins, observe posted speed limits, play nice, and never lose sight of who you are. Never, never, never lose sight of who you are. So long for now.